Hey, what's up, Crypto Army? I'm Travis, your Crypto Newbie, bringing you my experiences so you don't have to learn things the hard way. Just a reminder, I'm not a financial advisor. None of my content should be viewed as financial advice. If you like what my content offers, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, and turn on notifications to get notified when I publish new content. It really helps the channel grow and get the content to others that might find it interesting. So for today, I have to apologize. I made a mistake. So, Phantom Wallet. I told you all about the money getting pulled out of my account, and it turns out that it was my mistake. Now, there's some other things that I said in that video that I still stand behind as far as some of the customer interactions, but as far as the Phantom Wallet, it was my mistake for the money getting lost. So let me back up. When I set up the wallet, I recorded a video, and in that video there's a split-second frame with the transition where the seed phrase was visible. New content developer, I missed it. I didn't slow it down enough and just completely oblivious to the seed phrase being there. I thought I caught them all, but the team at Phantom App continued to work with me to try to figure out what happened, which that by itself was impressive. I did have some frustrating periods back and forth because I was 100% confident that it wasn't a computer issue, and I was pretty confident that it wasn't going to be some sort of a security issue, and I couldn't think of a way that somebody would have got the seed phrase. I'd gone through the videos, I didn't see anything in there because that was my first thought, is maybe it was in there. They caught it, slowed the frames down and saw the seed phrase there, and caught the mistake. So I have to apologize to Phantom App. There was no security, or at least on their part, there was no security issue. And I'm big enough to acknowledge when I make a mistake. And I made a mistake, and I felt it was necessary to put the information out there because of the interaction I was getting didn't leave me confident that there was going to be any research into whether there was an issue for security. So I stand by the approach I took with putting the information out there to help protect potentially y'all from having the same problem. There was somebody that responded that said they had that problem as well shortly after I posted the video. Maybe it's a similar situation. I don't think he's a content developer, so maybe somebody else got access to his seed phrase. I'm not sure, but in my particular case, it was entirely my fault. It had nothing to do with the Phantom App support team. And I will be shooting videos using Phantom App in the future, so I'll be much more careful about sharing my seed phrase, and that wallet won't be used anymore anyway. So if the person that watched the video is watching the video yet again, you can keep trying to monitor that wallet, but I won't be using it. So, and from now on, when I use wallets, it's going to be, I'll set up the wallet and then I won't use that particular wallet again. That's probably the best approach. That way I don't have to worry about covering up the seed phrases, and I don't have to do any of that anymore, because that's actually quite a bit of work anyway, especially with those transition frames. It wasn't pleasant to do those anyway, so I'm looking forward to not having to do that with wallet setups in the future anyway. So same thing with the Left0. I didn't go back and look at it. I'm just not going to use that wallet when I can finally buy a Left0. But if I did put that seed phrase out there and you're watching this waiting for me to put money in it, I have no intentions of doing that. So you may as well delete that information because I'm not going to use it. I'll set up a second wallet and use that. I felt it was appropriate that I apologize to the Phantom team, and they did work with me. After we got past the initial discussion of what happened, they did take a look at everything, and they went through the video and found the issue. So I got to give it to the team over at Phantom. They followed through and made sure that they didn't have an issue with their software, which is really what I was shooting for. I was fairly confident that it wasn't a computer issue, and I was fairly confident that it wasn't a seed phrase issue, but it turned out to be that it was that. So I'm glad that they took it seriously and ensured that their product is airtight and not open to those type of security threats where randomly money gets pulled out of your wallet, because that's really what it looked like from my perspective. Is I put money in it and it was just gone. I gotta say, I would do it again. I'd probably be more thorough on the video research just to make sure that I didn't make the same mistake. And I got to change my recommendation to a thumbs up. I think they generally do provide a good product that you can rely on. And now I say that, if you do Google research and you do YouTube video research, I'm not the only one that had a problem. But I look at those videos as the same way that they responded, is that potentially there's a lot of ways that people get taken advantage of for crypto. The most common is the seed phrase issue, where you share it with somebody you shouldn't have, but there's a whole bunch of other ways to get taken advantage of for crypto. And I'm going to actually do a video specifically about security threats. And the team over at Star Atlas actually provided me some information to put into the video. So I'll be including information from them, but I'll be including other stuff as well. But I'm going to talk a little bit about what are the threats out there and what do you need to watch out for. There's a whole bunch of different ways to protect yourself. I'm going to cover a couple of them. I'm going to cover some of the things I do to ensure that I don't have a problem. And even the things I do aren't 100%. There's really no 100% approach. The only thing that comes close is your cold wallet storage, and I'll cover that as well. I don't actually have one of those yet. That's on order. When it comes in, I'll probably do a video of how to set that up and how that works, but I currently don't have that in my hands to do that. So I'll do a security update video, and then I'll do a specific video to the ledger when that arrives. But I do feel that I'm pretty big on security. I've mentioned that repeatedly throughout most of my content. I really feel strongly about security. And these days, there's so many ways that you can get taken advantage of. You really have to have a security mindset. So I feel that I missed that with my Crypto 101 series. It's evolving. As I find more things I should probably talk about for the Crypto Newbie, I'll continue to put video content in there to ensure that you are learning from my experiences and my knowledge on the topic. And if I miss something, by all means, let me know. I go through the terms video that I did all the time and realize, oh, I should have covered this, or I should have covered that, and I've updated my list. And I will eventually go back through and do update videos for a lot of that content as well. Most people aren't watching those, so I don't feel a strong push to go update those at this particular moment. But since those were my first videos and they weren't the best quality anyway, I want to go through and do those as an update anyway. And every time I do a video, I use a new term, and I think to myself, well, I didn't cover that in that video. I probably should have. Because I use these terms just like a lot of people in this space. They're secondhand. I don't have to think about like FUD. I covered that in the video, but it's just something I know instinctively what it is. So when I made the list of terms, I tried to hit as many as I could, but over the last couple of weeks I realized, yeah, I missed a whole bunch of things. And there's a couple videos like that in the Newbie series. So what I do is I continue to go through and update my notes for those videos, and then I'll redo those videos at a later date. That's all I wanted to talk about for today's video. I am planning a whole bunch of other content. Security video is coming up pretty close here. I've got an update for Evergrow Coin here shortly as well. There's some new information for Lev Zero. So there is a ton of stuff going on right now, and there's more videos to shoot than I have time in the day to do. So I will push them out as fast as I can, because there's a lot of really exciting stuff going on in the crypto space right now, and I want to get that information out to y'all. Until next time, stay strong with those diamond hands. Crypto Newbie here to tell you how you can get $2,340 in free stocks. All the links I use in this video are in the description. Sign up for Webull and get 2 free stocks valued up to $2,300. Your first stock is free automatically. Deposit any amount and you get your second stock. Deposit 1 penny and you get your second stock. Total value could be up to $2,300. Generally $5 per stock is what you get. Next we have block fee. Get $10 in Bitcoin just for signing up, but read the fine print. I've got a rewards account. You'll get $40 in Bitcoin, as will I. So you know exactly what I'm going to get and what you're going to get. You do need to deposit $100 to get your $40 in Bitcoin. That's the overview how to get $2,340 just by signing up for accounts.